Welcome into Tiger Fieldhouse, and this one should be a dandy. The Booker T. Washington Hornets are in town to take on your Broken Arrow Tigers, along with Mickey Replogle. This is Steve Cowan. Thanks for joining us for Tiger basketball, and this one ought to be fun, Mick.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of talent on the court tonight. I know Booker T's got a couple of kids that are being looked at by some colleges, and they've got a great tradition over there. Got a good coach, Mr. Conley Phipps. Got a little connection with him, but he's a great basketball mind, and it ought to be a fun game tonight.
And his son Trey has the basketball right now, and he's one of the starters, of course, for Washington. And he travels. Let's go down the starting lineups, and that was Trey Phipps right there with the basketball. Number 3, Bryce Thompson. Number 5, Seth Hurden. He's a good one. Jalen Breath, number 22, and Michael McHenry, number 24 for Booker T. You see George McGurty with the basketball, Logan Dolan, number 10, who has it right there. Ryan Arthur, Jared Barnes, number 15, and Caleb Sticka for your Broken Arrow Tigers. And you notice a missing name, and that would be Ian Golden, and he is having a little shoulder problem. Nick, tell us about that as Hornets get an offensive rebound.
Yeah, Wednesday, I believe that was the second, Edison Eagles, Coach Mike Parrish brought his group over, and during that event, Ian Golden and one of their players both just going after the ball, big rough collision, and Ian broke his scapula.
Wow, not good.
Which for those non-anatomy and physiology folks, that's what a lot of us refer to as our shoulder blade.
Thanks for clearing that up for me. So Hurd got a second chance opportunity and put it back in, and give the Hornets a 2-0 lead. Logan Dolan with the basketball. He's going over McGurty's way. McGurty putting it on the floor.
We're moving the ball around a lot. I like it. I don't know what's Booker T's scoring average, Steve?
if you want to add up quickly.
Jared Barnes on the bucket. Nice take.
Find there right here. There's their. Well, they have scored 90 twice.
Yeah. So reason I asked, I wonder if
nice block there by Sticka.
Coach Wallace might be part of his game plan tonight is to slow the game down, maybe frustrate Booker T a little bit, and by moving. I don't think you're going to pull it out and hold it on him, but just moving the ball from side to side, swinging it. Got to make better passes than that.
Being a player short might add to that as well. Yeah. Long 3, and Phipps got it. So he shoots like his father.
His dad was incredible. I remember as a young kid watching him. Cleveland High School.
Dolan nails it. Anything you can do, I can do better.
Yeah, so we're going to need that tonight, because I can tell you Phipps will put it up. He's never seen a shot he didn't like.
Well, they said the same thing about his dad, didn't they?
Oh, my goodness. It's legendary.
Nice box out.
There we go. Nice job, Jared Barnes.
So that time Barnes the recipient of a foul. He's been so guilty of so many in the early stages.
Yep.
But
great.
A nice box out.
Yep. Shot went up. He blocked his player out. Did a great job.
And that's tough. That's a 6'8" Jalen Breath that he was blocking out there, and that's a tough assignment.
Oh, goodness.
No matter who you are.
Nice
backdoor. Dolan gets it. So Dolan hits a 3, forces the defense out on him, and is able to go back door. And McGurty found him. Breath, he gets fouled. Who's it going to be? Sticka picks up his first, and last time we saw the Tigers here, he got into foul trouble early.
Yeah, we're definitely going to need him on the court. The last game against Sepulpa, I believe it was, they didn't have near the size that Booker T's putting out on the floor, so we're going to need him all night.
And those are both good by Breath. 7-7, coming up on halfway through the first quarter.
6'8", and he goes 2 for 2 from the line.
You like that, don't you, in a guy? Wow.
That's unfair.
Oh, we almost had Barnes underneath, and McGurty with a 3, and he got it.
Oh,
By George.
catching it in rhythm.
Wow, long strides there for Thompson. Woo! Special.
You recognize, you know who he is? His dad is Rod Thompson, former TU star, and he plays like him. He just kind of glides. Rod.
They get sticker for 3 seconds in the lane. Yeah. Telling you what, tonight we have seen some fast counts on some things in my mind. Probably accurate, but to me, we had a 10-second call. We had a couple of 5-second calls, and I'm not talking about just in the varsity with these 3 guys. I'm talking in the JV game with the 2. Maybe has it been a, as they like to say, a point of emphasis?
Well, it doesn't hurt that Coach Phipps was right in the official's ear right there in that 5-second call. So
Well,
might help
sit
him
him.
make it.
Go get him to sit on the bench. Get out of the coach's ear.
He'll be just as loud, if not louder, from the seated position. Oh, nice.
Dolan, wait a minute. Yeah, wait. Our angle was much better than that of the officials. I think it's going to go the other way. Nice play by Logan Dolan to step in there and slap that ball away. And I thought it went off the hands of Breath. The officials thought otherwise. Oh, that is a backcourt. Ooh. But the rule a couple of years ago is that it's got to be 3 points of emphasis. And if that third point, which was his right foot, was not in the front court before he caught the ball, then that is not backcourt.
Yeah, I believe his first step was in the front court, and second one in the back. So, yeah, that would have allowed that.
Lazy that time.
Watch out.
Hello, mister.
That reminds me of Dean Davis in the mornings right there, getting up, playing above the rim.
We don't have to face that anymore now that he's in the House of Representatives. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah,
all of 5'8" of Dean.
Oh, you're generous. Nice take,
McGurty.
George.
Yes,
Nice
and the
take.
foul. So McGurty, a chance to tie it up. Nifty move there. Pulls it out from the hip. Almost like a gunslinger, if you can still say that in these days. Going with the 6-shooter and pulling it all the way up and scoring it.
That all started in his first couple of steps. He beat the guy and kept going strong to the bucket. Didn't waste any steps.
Doesn't score that one. Breath clears it. Every little bit is so important when you face a team as good as the Hornets.
Yep.
Phipps on the floor and blocked. McGurty wanted another one. Breath said none of it. He went with the pump fake and then scored on a little baby hook.
Yeah, it's hard to defend something like a blocked shot that gets halfway to the bucket. We're going to give up a few of those, and it's really hard then to defend a 6'8" baby hook. Nice.
Back iron doesn't go for Tally. The big key here, I think, is for the Tigers not to let this, what happened to the Lady Tigers, happen to the boys here and let it get, the lead get stretched out too far.
Right.
They need to stay within contact.
Yep.
Good box out there.
Yep. A lot of bodies
Arthur
around the
came up with that one.
around the basket.
Arthur, a shooter, just can't seem to get the spacing to fire one off yet. They could set a little screen for him and let him pop out. That might work. Dolan's going to take that one. Quick release. Doesn't get it. Missed everything but the backboard. He wasn't quite set, was he?
No, coming off, and that's hard for a right-handed shooter right there.
Little step across.
Oh.
Nice play by Thompson. It's kind of a silly foul. You saw it a little different way?
Well, not sure if that was the true Euro, but big long strides there. But yeah, you got a right-handed shooter going across his body like that. That's probably not a shot he practices often, and I'd rather see him have to make that. But it's hard to get a good young player to back off contesting that shot.
Kristen Driver checks in for the Hornets. Breath checks out. That one's good for Thompson. You know, the Tigers got some guys laid about 6'5", but 6'5", 6'6" is so much better when you have a 6'8" in there with it.
Yes.
And that's something the Tigers don't have this year.
Right. We haven't had a chance to talk about it yet, but we'll be short a few players tonight. Now, might wait till the end of the quarter to talk about that, but one of those being a guy with some size.
Yeah. Oh, there's going to be a push from behind. Simon Blair with the foul. Blair's one of those guys that has some size for us.
Yeah, and he may not be done growing.
He's a youngin'.
Yeah.
He's a pup, as they say. Still cutting his baby teeth.
Yep. All right, we need to score and not allow them to score here before the
it's
end of
three
the quarter.
possessions. You really want to stay within 2. Picked up the dribble too soon. Able to track it down. Booker T. Phipps with the layup and got it. Just can't turn the basketball over. We've talked about it before. Things you could do against freshmen. When you're a sophomore, you can't do at the varsity level.
Yeah.
A misread there and a turnover.
Yeah.
Wow, another empty possession.
We went so long without a turnover, I quit tracking them, and
I think we've had 3 possessions in a row.
I believe you're right. George needs to get up, not help on Phipps right here.
Oh, that was a nice shot just before the buzzer by Thompson. So we're going to take a break, and we'll be back with more of Tiger basketball. They trail by a dozen. They've only scored a dozen. This is Tiger basketball on Aerovision. Tigers hit the basketball to start the second quarter. They're down by a dozen. McGurdy tried to make a little one-handed pass. Tipped away. Phipps picked it up. Probably traveled, but got away with it and scores. Oh, got an offensive foul down there.
Yeah, that's Phipps flopping like a fish out there. He's undersized. He's not gifted athletically, and so
But he can do that.
he can shoot lights out.
And he can make you think that there's a foul, apparently.
But he's going to get under some kids' skins all season long, and not that he did that to Jared, but Jared probably did what he would do to most players, and Phipps.
Yeah, Phipps just over-exaggerated it just a little
he
bit.
made him pay for it.
Logan Dolan's going to inbounds. Oh, and another turnover on that pass. And Brett's going to chase it down and get it. He's going to get it up to Dixon, who's going to find Thompson in the corner, who hits a 3.
That
My goodness.
is 100% unstoppable. I'm not a big James Harden fan, but everybody who knows him knows that his shot cannot be stopped, and that was a
that's next level
replica
stuff.
right there.
That's
that
next
was
level
amazing.
stuff.
My goodness, folks. Not sure where Thompson's getting looks from, but he's legit.
Thompson was the MVP of the
Tournament of Champions.
Yep. So
Yeah, he's easily the best individual player we have faced thus far.
Breath with the block in there. Talley thought he had something, but didn't get it. Simon Blair comes out. Looks like Aaron Johnson's out. There's one on the inbounds play for the Tigers. Quick point. Oh, and tapped away by Sticker from behind, and Talley picks it up, and it's Tiger basketball. So Broken Arrow, let's see if they can benefit now from a turnover after a made bucket.
They did not give us 3 for that. Wow, I thought that was a 3-pointer.
Talley almost loses it, gets caught underneath the basket, and Breath with the basketball.
Yeah, I was afraid and watched the girls' game as physical as they let it get, that if they let the boys play that way, it was going to be a long night. And
Phipps, nice pass, and Brett can't hang on to it. Tigers almost give it away. Dolan has it now, trying to slow down, and reaching around from the backside was Driver, and he knocked it out of bounds. The officials are going to talk about it. Official at this end didn't see the wraparound of the hand. That's going to go Broken Arrow's way. Maybe not. Yes, it is. Arthur is going to inbounds it. Coming in for Booker T is Michael McHenry.
Glad the officials got together on that, because I think you and I both saw it, the wraparound, and
I was scared you were going to go down there.
Well,
and say something about it.
I enjoy my job too much to to lose it. And again, those officials have a tough job.
Captain Talley puts it on the floor. Barnes from the free throw line got it.
Nice.
Tigers trying to make a little run here. Hard to do when you got that guy in there, and really not the size to combat it.
Yeah. Yeah, and they've got big guards too.
Yes.
One of the things we talked about that earlier this year. It may have been a girls' game, but one of the things you can do to prevent the entry passes on a team that's got a big kid when you don't is you put pressure on the pass.
Exactly.
And they've got a couple of 6'3", 6'4" guards out there.
Thompson as well at 6'6" when he's playing out
yeah,
there.
6'5". They've got a 6'5" guard out there too. So you get those guys out there passing the ball, and we just can't compete with that. So makes the makes it difficult all the way around.
Oh,
McGurdy with the good take right there.
Yeah.
Not what he wanted on the finish.
3 on the way.
Nice
blocked
block out by Anthony.
Anthony Allen, yes.
Hey, kid's a freshman. I love it.
Well, that may be what the season comes down to.
Yeah, well.
There are some freshmen that can play as well.
Yeah,
to get their time.
He's a good one. He's a great kid too. Great kid.
Arthur with a shot doesn't go back iron. He's kind of walking away from that one. Well, McGurdy tried to reach in and slap it away. Nice hustle back by Sticken. Denies the inbounds inside pass. Thompson back in. So now you're really big out front, 6'5" and 6'6". McHenry listed at 6 foot. He looks a little bigger than that.
Oh, give him some help, boys. Nice.
Oh, nice block. That could have been your freshman there on the block.
He and Sticka both went up. Not sure which one. I don't like
Allen or Sticka could have got it. Oh, now they pin him down underneath. The miss, and it goes off. A couple of Tigers battling for the rebound. Logan Dolan and Sticka. Phipps puts the ball on the floor, shoots, doesn't get it. See if the Tigers could work and get a basket here. Anything will do, right?
Absolutely. It doesn't matter how. We just need it.
Nice drive, got pushed. Going to the line, it'll be McGurty.
Yep.
Nice take.
That's all you can do. You can't be scared. I love to see that. You cannot be scared and intimidated by 6'8". Because if you are, they win. You got to take it to him, go at him. George did a great job of that.
Taking advantage of his opportunities here as a starter. Just misses that free throw, however.
That's his second miss tonight. He's usually way more reliable. He's 1 for 3 so far.
Comes in as an 85% shooter who's 17 of 20, so you were correct on that. Oh, left that one short. I think they've done that before, but Phipps can't connect. That was Thompson with a cross-court zipping pass. Dolan's going to put it on the floor. There's the runner, and he got it. Nice touch, Logan Dolan.
Well, that's a great shot to have in your repertoire when you're a great three-point shooter.
That's a nice shot to have in your repertoire when you're a great three-point shooter. That's another three-point shot.
That's a pull-up from Thompson, who's dunked it, followed up, free throws, multiple threes. He's the real deal, folks.
He certainly is. And the bad news for Broken Arrow foul. Oh, Dogan, that was a long one. The bad news about Thompson, for those of you not wearing orange, is he's a junior.
Yeah.
So you want to know where he's going next year? He's going over to Booker T. Washington. That's where he's going next year.
Nowhere.
He's going nowhere. That's right. Oh, nice pass. Reverse doesn't go. Tigers with the rebound.
That last possession down there, Dolan says, you're going to guard me in about 20 feet. I'll back up to about 24 to make the shot.
McGurty thought he had Arthur on the baseline, but smacked away by McHenry. Tigers on the baseline with the basketball. Down by 14. Just under 2 minutes to go in the half.
You know, Steve, this entire quarter we've moved the ball well. You know, we were down 12 at the quarter and only down 14 now. So a lot of positives out there so far.
Dolan's going to get another three-point attempt on the way. Can't get it. Oh, McGurty runs it down. Going to go with the left hand. Can't score it. It's not quite strong enough to get it over there. Phipps thinking about three, puts it on the floor. He's going to penetrate. Oh, a little dipsy-do. Can't get. Oh, and a follow-up there. No. Battling for it underneath. It's going to be a tie-up, and it's going to go Booker T. way. Seth Hurd trying to get the putback, couldn't. And the rebound, there were 3 Tigers there, but none of them could secure it. Great effort, though, on Broken Arrow's side. So the freshman Allen goes out, and Aaron Johnson checks in. Or excuse me,
Jamison.
Johnny Jamison is in.
Yeah, another freshman.
Nope, there you go. That was nothing but Tigers there for that rebound.
Let's go. Get it down.
That quick count tonight, I'd be scared to not get it past the half-court line. Going for the three. Oh, short. Got a couple of those in the JV game. McGurty with a floater, doesn't get it. Sticka, no. Steals it, and he got that one. Sticka with it. That's what that young man did.
He
And another rebound, this one on the defensive side.
that came down to determination and maybe a little bit of muscle there.
Because a lot of muscle in just the right places too. Because I think he was able to get some hip in and a few other things.
He wanted that rebound down there, and he got it.
Just hadn't, he's gonna have to work for his touches in this ball game.
Oh, definitely.
Oh, there Booker T trying to trap the freshman. He tried to back out of it, but it was slapped away.
8 seconds left for us here. We get it in bounds. Don't be in a hurry. Got plenty of time.
Like that, take it. Oh, he should have got the call. All right, 35-23. Tigers on the short end. We'll be back with more Tiger basketball in the second half on AeroVision after this. Welcome into the second half of basketball along with Mickey Replogle. This is Steve Cowan. Tigers on the short end of a 35-23 score right now. And Mick, what do the Tigers have to do to get back in this ball game?
A
lot of things.
I don't even know where to start. I mean, we didn't do anything horribly. It's just a culmination of all the little things. We've got to take care of the ball. Early, we were patient. As the quarters wore on, we seemed to take quicker and quicker shots. We didn't take too many bad shots. We took some difficult shots. I think we need to limit those. But we just can't get rattled. We've got to get an official to give us a call. Holy smokes.
Like that one right there. McGurty got bumped a little bit. And being a sophomore, it's going to be a little tougher on him. A nice play by Dolan as he's starting to fall, and he's got to look across. Barnes, pump fakes. And he gets hit also.
Okay, that right there, that's what I'm talking about, Steve. The kid takes a shot, and he flies under the basket into the padding. And that's
something you just don't do on your own.
No. And I get that we're talking big time 6A basketball here, but a foul is still a foul.
Dolan's going to take that. Oh, running over
there's
a
a
screen.
Run through a screen.
Right there. And maybe we're glad that wasn't called because the shot wouldn't have been. The shot would not have counted.
Boy, I hope
Barnes looks hurt, doesn't
hope
he?
Hope he didn't hit his head.
Well, he's holding his chest.
And he just
maybe got the wind knocked out him a little bit, a little elbow to the gut.
The trainers did a good job with him getting him back with the concussion that he had suffered back before the break. We need to take care of that noggin of his.
Yeah. Tell you what, there's something you got to do. Talk about it. It's got to find a way to slow down Bryce Thompson.
Yeah,
he's just.
There's a lot of teams across the state that have wondered how to do that.
Dolan traveled. Talley's going to check in for Jared Barnes, and he's going to come as he's pointing at his sternum. Again, I think it's just probably an elbow, and that in an area that it could hurt a little while.
Yeah, he definitely got run over, but I think we both agree that that's a no call we'll take because we got 3 on the other end.
Three-pointer on the way and good for McHenry.
Yeah,
it's almost pick your poison, isn't it?
Yeah, that's at least the 3rd player they've had to make a 3 tonight. Boy, you got 3 guys.
Nice pass. Oh, got to finish there, Mr. Sticka. Arthur found him, but Sticka couldn't take it home. Phipps floater, got it. Arthur goes back inside again, a little tie up. Basketball is going to go to the Hornets, and Arthur might as well just go ahead and shoot that ball. That's what they want him to do.
Yeah, I think he was surprised he was open, but he was very open.
He was.
Yeah, and then we lobbed the ball in to an area where there
Yeah.
was a 6'8" player waiting. Don't want to keep your head up.
That's a tough assignment right there. Dolan did a good job. Didn't let him get the shot off. Oh, I
job,
like how
Talley.
Talley was pushing the big man out, but can't keep him out for long. Just too long for just a little Talley. But he did get physical inside there with him. There you go. McGurty got that one.
Yeah,
He's been keeping after it and finally got it to fall for him.
Yep, he hasn't had an easy look all night and made it work. Nice job, Talley, on the defense.
He reached back in and got it away from Phipps. Coach Wallace calls a timeout. And Thompson and Breath, all juniors.
Yeah,
They're going to come back next year even more loaded than they are right now. So those guys get another year under their belt.
Yeah, that's a lot of Tulsa schools are not happy about that because they are going to be the cream of the crop.
And Memorial's losing a couple of twins.
And Memorial was the team that everybody thought was going to be the team to beat, and Booker T took it to him the other day.
As they did last year, or did Memorial win that one in the finals? Who got that?
Oh, my
nice,
goodness.
nice play
Nice
and a
effort.
foul.
You know, I don't remember last year's Tournament of Champions. That was like.
Well, I'm talking about in the 5A state in the state finals. I should remember that one. Let's see. Oh, Memorial won that one. Okay.
I might have been.
Memorial won the state championship in 5A.
Yeah, I might have still been licking my wounds for BA not being there.
Well, as a 6A, yeah, and of course didn't reach the finals. The Tigers, when everyone thought they should have, just couldn't get it done. In that
Boys,
semifinal. That
Steve,
was
I like what I've seen right here in the first few minutes of this second half out of McGurty. You know, he had several opportunities that first half. He got to the basket, but there were some difficult, some people might call them circus shots, but they were just difficult layup attempts.
Nice back cut and late whistle, and looks like it's going to be a foul. And Phipps is going to go to the line with an and one.
Going back to McGurty, you know, a kid that knows he's there. You just got to make a better attempt at the basket. And he's done that here a couple times already in the second half. And it's paid off for him.
Well, he knows he can get there, so why not keep getting there? And you know, he's not a three-point shooter, or hasn't shown to be yet.
Right.
Doesn't mean he can't grow into one. So why not do what you can do? Take it to the hole, and eventually you're going to get there and get one to fall down for you.
That's
and build some confidence.
Probably what the coaches are telling him. You know, do what you do. Don't try to do what other people are good at. Do what you're good at.
Oh, and he thought he was going to get a backdoor cut.
Yeah.
Just misread it. I like what he did. He kept his dribble alive the whole time instead of, you know, giving it up.
Yeah.
They didn't just pick the ball up.
Yep.
He's going to come over and get a blow.
And you cannot fault the passer on that.
It's just a good defense by, you know, it looked like Logan was going to take the cut, and they didn't let him.
Yep, that's it.
Breath got that one too deep, too easy.
We were in good position, but 6'4" doesn't defend 6'8" on a layup all that well. The shot was just above our highest point.
Well, see, they never saw 5'10" me play 6'7" you when you got inside. I could defend it because I would grab you and not let you go anywhere. Yeah. I'm wrapping you up, brother. Now, when you're outside, you know, I can't stop that. But if you're inside on me, I'm going to grab your arms and you're not going to get off the ground. And in pickup basketball, you got about 35 to.
Yeah,
they take
they don't keep track of those fouls. Now we got another freshman subbed in for us, Aaron Johnson, number 25, his first playing time tonight.
And if they come up with more to go in, we're limited. We're done. That's the 3 freshmen on the roster.
Yeah, it looks like
little blood issue, maybe. Yeah.
Yeah, I think Tally's got something on his jersey or shorts. Oh, it's on his shorts. Yeah, some of the folks watching the game might be asking why got a couple guys missing, but we had some Christmas practices that some players did not attend, and Coach Wallace making a very classy move and not allowing those young men to play tonight, which
some necessary disciplinary actions taking place.
Yeah. You know, you hate it for those guys that miss, but all those boys that were there, they get the deserved playing time.
Well, what you hate it for is the kids that didn't miss, and they're out here working their tail off.
Absolutely.
And, it's like be a teammate.
Yep. Yeah, 34 Jamar Goff in the game for the first time, I think, this season possibly.
Yes.
For varsity playing time. He's a move into BA and
just traveled.
Coach Wallace likes what he's got. Going to take some getting used to being a new kid to the team.
Nice little head fake there, but he shuffled his feet too much.
Yeah. I think Coach Alexander and his football staff may also have their eyes on Jamar.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, he's got defensive end written all over him. Or maybe guard or tackle, I'm not sure.
Well, right there was a tackle by Goff. Now we're going to get a traveling.
You called it a tackle, but I do believe it was a travel.
It was a travel before that. Okay. Yeah. Well, I didn't see what was going on underneath there. It was crowded. All I just see was a guy falling and Goff on this side of him.
Go up strong, big boy.
Oh, big God. There's Stickaletta gets slapped away from behind, and Driver was the one that got that one. Here come the Tigers again. It's gotten a little sloppy. It's Sticka, tracks it down, gives it up to McGurdy. He's going to pull it back out and start all over.
Look. Oh, my.
Oh, and Phipps with the foul that time.
Good job. All right. He was getting it there. I think it was a dribble longer than I would have liked. Got to see that quick. Now here we are in our late 30s, having seen a lot of basketball in our years, and we're asking these 16-year-olds to see it quickly.
I want to know who's in their late 30s.
I thought you had a birthday within this last year.
Yeah, but it didn't make me go down to 30. Oh. You still in your late 30s?
In my mind, I am.
Okay, in my mind, my body is way beyond that.
My birth certificate and driver's license may say something different.
Yeah. You're just trying to be generous to the both of us, and much more generous to me than to yourself. Yeah.
But there's little things like what we were just talking about there with our guards. Seeing that play just a bit earlier makes a difference. Instead of a foul, we would have gotten an open look by our best three-point shooter.
That one he turns inside and doesn't get. McGurdy I thought he got whapped in the face.
I think he did.
Has that little crossover Euro step and goes down. It's going to be a full timeout, so we'll take it right here with them. Tigers trail it 55-30. We're about 50 seconds away from the fourth quarter on Aerovision. Yeah, a full timeout there. It's going to be a Broken Arrow basketball, I believe, underneath the Hornet basket. 50 seconds or thereabouts. If you're counting the 10th, it's not quite there. They're going to trap McGurdy and try to get the ball back, and he's almost losing the handle on it. Now he gives it to Sticka. Bounce pass to Arthur. Takes it up, and he scores.
That was something, boy. Like to see young players do that right there, which is just take the ball, go shoot a layup. If the other guy blocks it,
more power to him, right?
Give him a Jolly Rancher and move on. And kids think the other team scores points when they block a shot. They don't.
kind of a messy press break, but it all worked, right? He's going to step on the inline. Tigers going to get the ball back with a chance to score 2 or 3 more and maybe cut this lead to 10. Excuse me, 20 if I could do my math. 55-32. I was seeing it through rose-colored tiger eyes, I guess. So that would be Vegas gold-colored glasses.
Yeah, you're still thinking about that, your birthday. And
somebody needs to shoot it.
There we go.
Oh, not quite. That's the horn. We'll be back for the 4th quarter with more Tiger basketball after this on AeroVision.
Anything could happen here. But realistically, the more likely scenario is that our boys do things right. They learn. They run a great play out of a
there we go.
Quarter like that.
Perfect. Perfectly executed. And Tally got it down. Nice pass from Arthur. And so a chance for a 3-point play.
That was I need to ask Coach Wallace next week who drew that play up, because that was nice. Kind of used some 3-point shooters as decoys.
Yep.
The picker. Oh, man,
Strong.
Great coaches know that picker is the guy that's open.
Oh, Tally, good hustle. And the Tigers, do they get it back? Oh, no. Was good hustle.
Yeah, it was. One of those plays that it's a shame that we didn't come up with it.
Yes.
Because our effort was there.
Well, he didn't sulk because he missed the 3-pointer. Tally kept hustling back, battling after it.
Goodness, Tally.
Arthur going to grab it. He's an athlete, isn't he?
Yes, he is. Quick.
I think he can jump as well as anybody on the
hops.
team.
Nice.
Gertie.
Oh, my goodness.
Just didn't have the strength to finish that one off. And
still love the effort.
Well,
go with it.
Sloppy. Arthur's going to just push. Now he's going to get to McGurdy. Here he goes. Oh, looking more to get the foul than anything, but he still got the bucket.
Yep.
Oh.
Now that is just the opposite of Arthur's play a while ago, where he just caught the ball and went straight up.
Yeah.
I might have to catch George in the hallway next week and talk to him about that.
Say, hey, just go up with it. Don't try to get the foul. Odds are that doesn't work the way it did most of the time.
No, he's going to miss way more than he's going to make like that, because that's a difficult shot, and not one that I saw him practice in 2-line layups before the game.
With the left hand or to the right, either side. A crossover. Hurd gets it. It's Thompson, not Hurd.
There's been a couple plays here tonight where their strength has shown itself.
There's our strength right there. Logan Dolan with the 3-pointer.
You can't give him an inch.
There's another guy with the ability to shoot from anywhere once he crosses half court.
Yep.
What a game. That game of horse would last forever if it was Phipps and Dolan.
Yeah, and it would, go to places that most people don't play horse from.
Yeah.
25, 27 feet out from the basket. Get in there for him.
Nope. But he's hustling back. Almost blocks that shot. Oh, my goodness. The guy can do a lot with the basketball when he gets fouled.
He is.
So Thompson was fouled. He's going to shoot 2.
He's a talented young man. I bet TU's got their hands all over him.
You think?
They might.
Free throw was good by number 3. I'm still amazed that basically their top 3 guys are juniors.
Yes. Yeah, they're going to be good. Be good the rest of this year and next.
Well, let's face it, when is Tulsa Washington not good?
Yeah.
Oh, what a steal. Went in, slapped away from McGurdy. McGurdy tries to step in front. Ooh. That's one of those plays where it looks like, it's like That's a non-contact, almost like the knee blew out on him. Thank goodness it did not. Thompson's okay.
Yeah, George did a move right there that I absolutely love. We used to call it a run through, where a guy's going up to shoot a layup. You know, you hardly ever block a shot. So just run in front of him and almost like scare him and throw him off, and I think that's exactly what he did to Thompson there.
George had a pass to Dolan on the backdoor cut. And Logan's checking his hands because he knows he should have caught it and gone up and scored, but probably looked up just a little too quick.
Yeah, wasn't a lot of room, but it was there.
Boy, he left Breath alone, and he could have just done anything he wanted to right there, but he decided just to pull it back out. Oh, block in there. So Stickett got a part of the basketball.
I think actually Talley got that from behind.
Okay.
But
oh, nice play by McGurdy. Freshman goes in, can't score. Here comes Talley with the rebound and gets it.
Nice.
Good hustle by the Tigers.
And just that grit that you talked about earlier, that just staying with it.
There they go. Oh. Give it up too early there. That's right. Don't let him dunk it.
Yeah.
That's what he was wanting to do. He was wanting to flush.
Yeah. The coach isn't going to say a thing about that because you're exactly right. A dunk counts for more than two as the game goes on.
Yes. Not that it's going to matter here, but you like what you see. He didn't go in and hammering him. He just went up and challenged the shot and said, "Hey, you're not going to dunk it here," and stayed strong on it. Nothing dirty, all clean.
Yeah. Sticker's strength has been evident a time or two tonight. We got to take advantage of that when we can.
So the Tigers, as we mentioned, coming in a little short-handed, and they've competed and held up well against the Tulsa Washington pressure. They really extend the defense.
I tell you what, I would not have pictured this game going the way it has, being down two starters and the key guy off the bench, and we've, we're down 24. I get it, but we have not looked like a team without two starters.
Yeah, we haven't looked like a team that's been intimidated or felt like, hey, there was no chance. They've competed.
I mean, we are playing the Tournament of Champions champion here.
Yeah.
And a team with multiple college recruits on it.
Thompson's going to take it up against Dolan. He's going to try to push, crossover dribble, lays it in. Stick is going to be the first one down. No pump fakes. Probably should have gone straight up, but he gets the bucket anyway. Stayed with it. Breath got down there and challenged it, but Stick was able to go over him.
Yep.
Phipps is going to penetrate. Going to kick out and going to lose it. And it's going to go off the head of Talley, and it's going to be Tulsa Washington ball. Well, that's using your noggin, but not the way you want to.
Should have been a turnover, but goodness.
Yep. Oh, McGurdy reaches in and slaps it off the leg.
We'll take that one.
Of Johnson, so it's broken arrow basketball.
Yeah, that last play down the floor for Sticka. He pump fakes and lets the 6'5" guy go by, and then 6'6" comes right behind him, and he still is able to score. That's a tough night right there when you can't shake loose. My goodness, they just keep bringing size off the bench.
Sticka doesn't get it, and he gets fouled. He's going to go to the basket. Go to the line and shoot a couple. Breath picks up his fourth. Not that it's going to make a lot of difference right now with just under 3 to play. Sticka back irons that free throw.
Yeah,
Henry checks out.
I always, the coach in me comes out in a situation like this. 3 minutes to go, you're up 20-something points, and you've got a good, strong bench. Why in the world is your 3 collegiate athletes still on the floor?
There's the dunk we didn't want him to get.
And
that was
not
Hurd
even
putting it away.
That's not even one of the collegiate athletes we're talking about. But you know, no, it's our opponents, but you still don't want anybody to come up with a silly injury.
Gertie for 3 doesn't go. Excuse me as I continue to cough throughout the night.
Yeah, Jalen Moss in the game for us. 6'4" junior. First time I've seen him on the court. He's moving his feet
And
well.
he's not a little guy either.
No, he's not. Moving
3 doesn't go, and there's a rebound for Moss.
6'4" and some strength there, and he moves his feet well. Nice pass.
Oh, blocked. Who's it going to be? It's going to stay Broken Arrow's ball. Stick is going to come out. He got hit in the ribs, it looks like. He's having a little tough time catching his breath. So the Tigers have grabbed some elbows tonight with their stomach area. Moss.
Look at that. Nice pass.
And it worked. Well done.
Oh, that's a nice pass from a big man. I like it.
Parker's going to take it up and he's going to get it blocked. Tally with the block there. So Cameron Parker. Now Parker's a popular name in the
That's right.
Tulsa, Washington circles.
Yes. Nice, George.
Oh, and he goes behind the back. Let's see, can he finish it? He's just going to lay it in. But Grady said, let's take the 2 instead of me maybe trying to get up here and do something I don't know for sure if I can do or not. Johnson scores, and again, you ask, it's a substitution timeout maybe?
Yes.
For Tulsa, Washington?
Finally.
But no, they're coming to the benches, so it's not a play on.
Yeah.
So we'll take a break and be back with you when this timeout is over. Tigers trail at 71-48 in the closing minute here on AeroVision. Doing a little last-second research here on some of Booker T. Washington's players, and they had 4 that made the all-tournament team, including Bryce Thompson, the player of the tournament.
That's easy to see. They are solid. Speaking of solid, nice move, Jared Barnes.
That was solid. I was right there with you.
Man.
But look at their numbers from last year. Phipps averaged 18 points. Thompson averaged 16. Hurd averaged 13 and 6 boards. And Breath averaged 6 points and 8 rebounds. And 3 of those 4 are going to be back for another year of basketball wearing the orange.
Yeah, they're loaded. They really, really are. They're just solid in every position. They've got ball handlers, shooters, playmakers, size, depth on the bench.
What I want to know whose idea was it to let them into the Frontier Valley Conference? That's what I want to know. Who let these guys in?
I hope it was a multi-million-dollar deal and all the other schools benefited. That's the only way I'd allow that to happen.
Oh, my goodness. I don't know if he was trying to do that or not. I think he just got up for the rebound and could only get one hand on it and tipped in there, Ryan Arthur. It's a nice play by that young man. Excuse me. Let's go with the Anthony. Nope. I'm wrong. Jaden Bagby. Jaden Bagby was the. And then he gets a block at this end.
Nice, Jared.
Jared Barnes goes and scores. There's a block by Moss. Tigers coming back away the final 10 seconds. Better shoot it now. Don't call that. 2 points. right there. Anthony Allen. That should do it. And it does. Tigers lose this one 73-54. Tough night for both Tiger teams against the Hornets from Booker T. Well, we will not be with you again for a little while, Mick. Tigers are away from home until January 22nd. They'll be back here facing the Bartlesville Bruins. In the meantime, they'll be able to check out some wrestling on the 15th as the #1 ranked Tigers host the Sand Springs Sandites. But before that, even next week, they're going to be on the 8th at Union. We're going to be bringing that one to you on Aerovision. So for Mickey Replogle, the rest of the crew here, this is Steve Cowan saying good night, enjoy your weekend.